I want it, I made it. I want it, I made it. I want it, I made it. I want it, I made it.
Hey everyone, it's Ariana, and I just realized my culinary idol, Chef Gordon Ramsay, followed me on TikTok.
Do you know what you're doing now?
Yes, Chef!
Let's go.
Yes, Chef!
When I was 12 years old, I had the life-changing opportunity to learn from Chef Ramsay on season 6 of MasterChef Junior, and to celebrate this very exciting moment, I decided to recreate his notoriously difficult signature dish, the beef Wellington. Chef Ramsay, if you're watching this, it would mean the world to me if you reacted to this video and let me know how I did. Step 1 is to season a filet mignon steak with salt and pepper and then sear it in the pan, which is the first layer of flavor. Then you make the mushroom duxelle, which is basically blended up mushrooms that you saute to get rid of all the water. To start assembling the Wellington, we add a layer of Parma ham on top of a sheet of plastic wrap, then we add the duxelle, and then the steak using the plastic to wrap it tightly and refrigerate for 20 minutes. Then I brushed the layer of puff pastry with egg wash to help it stick, wrapped the beef Wellington in the puff pastry, and then scored it and sprinkled it with a little bit of sea salt. The welly bakes at 200 degrees Celsius for about 25 minutes and then rests for 10. Finish with the red wine reduction sauce. And Chef, I hope I made you proud.
This salad is the reason I married my husband. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. It's really that good. And you're going to use this as a chance to practice your chopping skills, so take your time and relax. First start with the cucumber, then move to the red onion. Make it as small as you possibly can. Use a tomato knife when you're chopping tomatoes. I promise it's going to make it so much easier. I also like to add black olives. You don't have to. They're Kalamata olives, actually. And the dressing is the juice of 2 lemons, olive oil, and salt. We finish this off in literally a minute. Look at that chop.
Hi, this is my first video, and here I'm making mozzarella sticks. Yes, I did wash my hands before this. On here, I'm trying to get a big platform to share my recipes or like other people's recipes. And yes, I will tag them in the caption if I got a recipe from them. But on here, I'm just gonna like make food, and yeah. It would be my dream if you liked or followed or even commented. And if you're gonna send hate in the comment section, I don't really care. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. Also, you're getting blocked if you hated on me. I know these mozzarella sticks look like they're burned, but they're really not. Okay, bye.
Here, baby, try this candy.
Alright, let me see.
Here, okay? Have some. It's really good.
God dang! Why is it so spicy?
So this is for anybody who's made friends on TikTok or any other social media platform. Why is it that the ones that you vibe with the best are the ones who live the furthest away? Like, all I want to do is have dinner, invite you over, hang out, and I can't even do that because you fucking live in bubblefuck.
Hi, my name is Miriam, and I'm addicted to carbs. Here we have some buffalo chicken calzones, some Korean cream cheese garlic bread. You guys don't understand how happy it made me. It came out so good. I made some milk bread just for Oikawa, twisted pretzels with homemade cheese sauce, as well as these heavenly fluffy butter rolls. They were so delicious. Starting to realize I make way too much bread. But we're not done yet. Here's some homemade pita bread, copycat Annie Ann sour cream and onion pretzels, some perfect dinner rolls, copycat Annie Ann cinnamon sugar pretzel bites, as well as some normal pretzel bites with cheese sauce. I made homemade Raising Cane's Texas toast, the perfect garlic knots. All of you guys went crazy over this recipe. I made the Texas Roadhouse rolls, but 10 times better. And of course, we can't forget about Olive Garden's breadsticks, some cream cheese and jam danishes, garlic butter naan, as well as a savory pull-apart bread. And that's not even all the bread recipes that I posted on my page, but there's definitely a lot more coming.
Here's a bagel recipe that you'll be dead for. Garlic. Wash. Shake the spinach. Add here. Kick. Saute your spinach. This is the after cooking, you're just gonna pick spinach bagel. Flirty on the outside, depressed on the inside.
So I asked you guys what you call this, and it made me realize how many cultures have this delicious flaky flatbread. I ended up making it with some cilantro and garlic butter, and oh my god, you guys have to try it. It gave it this beautiful crispy exterior and soft interior. You can find the written recipe on my Instagram. The dough is made with just flour, hot water, a pinch of salt, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. After you make the dough, let it rest for a few minutes and then form them into equal-sized small balls. You should have enough to make about 4. I roll each ball out into a really thin rectangle, spread my garlic butter mixture on top, and then roll it into a log kind of like you would with cinnamon rolls. Then you're going to want to stretch out the log and form it into a spiral. This is going to give you lots and lots of layers, and it's going to make it really flaky. Let it sit for 5 minutes and then roll it out into a circle, brush some more garlic butter on top, and then cook it with about a tablespoon of oil on a hot pan. Look how delicious that looks.
You guys have been wanting me to do just the cream itself, so here it is. This one ends up just being vanilla rolled ice cream, but this one rolls better than any other since there's no mix-ins to mess with anything. It's also really satisfying to spread out because it feels so velvety. I never would have thought in a million years that we would hit 200K in under 2 months, so I'm incredibly grateful for all of you. And you know the drill, it's time to roll. And all that's left is throw it in the cup. The 200K special of us flipping a cup of water upside down on the machine will be coming tonight. I'm not trying to give away any spoilers, but let's just say I have one less cup than I did yesterday, so drop a follow so you don't miss it.
Let's do some cooking.
Hey, good morning, y'all. I'm making breakfast on the Blackstone this morning. We have some hash browns, some bacon, some eggs. I got some butter down for my pancakes. We're going to go ahead and drop them. Put some blueberries in there. This is a quick and easy breakfast. We're going to go ahead and let those cook for a little bit. These are almost ready to flip over. My bacon I just flipped over. I'm going to give these one more flip. Oh, that's crispy. That's how I like it. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. And I spray these with some spray butter so they come off easily. Go ahead and get the rest of these off. Look how I'm just going to cook these for a little while on each side and then take them off. These guys are ready to come off. I'll take my eggs off. Bacon's ready to come off. Oops, whoop, almost dropped that. These guys are about ready to flip. I think this one's ready. Oh yeah, look how beautiful. So pretty. Man, that looks so good. I'm starving. I like raw honey on my pancakes instead of syrup. Y'all come eat.
The difference between cutting peppers at home and cutting peppers in a professional kitchen is usually this. In a house kitchen, you're typically going to gut from the top to the bottom. It's going to leave very little waste and it works out well in the end. However, you're not able to actually peel more of the inside of the pepper out as well as You don't have consistency from the top to the bottom. They're different sizes. It doesn't work out in a pro kitchen. You're still left with extremely little waste though. In a pro kitchen, this is how we start off peppers. We cut off the top and then we cut off the bottom, leaving yourself a stable base to then make a little slit and then run your knife from where that slit is all the way through, and it takes the core out and leave you with one piece. You see, it's still extremely little waste, but then we can have consistent cuts all the way around.
一份猫咪版奶酪蛋糕就此完成。
Beetroot.
Oh, yes.
Beer battered onion rings. Let's make them. Start off with some onions. Now cut them right through the middle. Now cut 1/2-inch rings. Push out your rings. Perfect rings of onion. Throw them into ice water bath. Meanwhile, our onion rings sit in the ice water bath. We're gonna start on our beer bath. All-purpose flour, pepper, paprika, seasoning salt, and garlic powder. Mix that up. Now go in there with your beer. Should be of a consistency like this. Now take your onion rings out that ice water bath and place them on a paper towel. Once dry, toss them into a bowl of all-purpose flour, no seasoning. Now coat them in that, shake off excess flour. Now toss them in your beer bath. Coat them thoroughly. Now fry them at 350 degrees. Don't forget to give them a flip. When nice and golden brown like this, take them out. To take them to the next level, sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on them. Give them a toss. Now look at those perfect onion rings. Got some Southwest sauce right here. And if you want detailed measurements on the seasonings and the Southwest sauce, go ahead and watch my YouTube video on it. Dip it in there, and hands down, these are some amazing.
Let's make baked feta pasta, mac and cheese, and let's make it spanakopita style. Add 2 blocks of feta to the center of a casserole dish. Then pour in a pound of dry macaroni or your small pasta of choice, along with 4 cups of half and half and 2 cups of water. Add a nice sized sprinkle of kosher salt, then give it a little bit of a stir. Next, drizzle your feta with some extra virgin olive oil and crack some fresh black pepper over top. Then pop in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. When it comes out, you know the drill. Break up the feta and start mixing everything together. I only added 4 cups of liquid before I put it in the oven, and I needed to add more, so that's why I told you to add 6. Add 2 cups of Parmesan cheese now, or you can add it at the beginning phase as well. Give that a stir, then add a bunch of spinach. You can add fresh or frozen, just make sure frozen is well drained and warmed up. Next, add your phyllo dough topping. I will show you how to do this in another video. Then just break in and enjoy. Where else can I take this trend?
Welcome back to Chocolate TikTok, where I'm going to recreate my absolute favorite, Twix. I started by finding a shortbread cookie that was pretty similar to the one in the actual Twix, and I dipped just the bottom half in tempered milk chocolate. Then I stretched out some caramel to the perfect thinness. We want more cookie than we do caramel, and then I fit it to the exact size of our bar. And finally, I poured a thin layer of chocolate on the top of our bar to recreate those iconic ridges we see on any Twix. And I didn't think it could be done, but this was even better than the original.
Here's all the food that I made for TikTok in the month of November. I made some buttery garlic knots, Panera's autumn squash soup, copycat Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwiches, homemade burger buns and Nashville hot chicken sandwiches, the perfect chocolate chip cookies, some baked mac and cheese, matcha snickerdoodles, and since the Cane's menu is pretty much only 3 things, I basically made the entire Cane's menu. Made some pretzel bites with cheese sauce to dip them in, the perfect apple pie, buffalo chicken calzones, copycat Annie Ann's cinnamon sugar pretzel bites, their little frosting dip to go along with it, custard-filled coffee cake donuts, buffalo chicken tenders that I paired with buttery dinner rolls, s'mores chocolate chip cookies. These are hands down my favorite cookie recipe that I posted this month. Also posted these mozzarella stuffed garlic and parmesan dinner rolls, some cowboy cookies, copycat Olive Garden zuppa Toscana soup, garlic and herb mashed potatoes, as well as monkey bread and stuffing. And there's more fun and creative recipes coming next month.
Add in your noodles and then just kind of stir them around in the sauce. Crack an egg.
When you try to get the first one in.
Let's do it. Noodles are cooked. Now we melt some butter. Throw in some garlic, soy sauce, red pepper flakes, brown sugar. Weird. Noodles. Stir around. And now we add an egg. The egg has been added. Weird. I added more red pepper flakes. Now some everything but the bagel seasoning. And now we taste test it. Smells good. Wow.
Potato.
Banana.
Let's make chocolate strawberry cheesecake pasta. Add some strawberries to a baking dish, sprinkle liberally with sugar, add a splash of vanilla extract and a pinch of salt and stir to combine. Arrange the strawberries on the outside of the dish, then place a block of cream cheese in the center and sprinkle liberally with sugar again. Then bake in a 400-degree oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. Once it comes out, stir it all up to combine. At this point, you can taste the strawberries to see if you need to add any more sugar. Then add some chopped semi-sweet or bittersweet chocolate and stir again to combine. Next, we are going to add our chocolate pasta that we made the other day. It's absolutely stunning, if I do say so myself. Make sure you reserve some of the starchy, chocolatey pasta water and add however much of that starchy pasta water you need until you get the sauce consistency that you like. To serve, top with diced fresh strawberries. Definitely a full-on dessert pasta. Well, would you try it?
Holy shit.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.